Welcome to the presentation for Housing Information at Nazareth College for incoming first-year students. In our department, we have Victoria Gable, who is the Director of Residence Life and Community Standards. Allison Curley is the Senior Department Assistant. Christian Howes is one of our area directors, and myself, Rachel Hohenwater, is the other area director. Feel free to get in contact with us for any of your needs. We have 3 residence halls for first-year students. Starting with Lord's Hall is a traditional style corridor hall. Floors are separated by gender. The first floor is all male students. The second and third floor are all female students, and that is the only building on campus separated by gender. It is also connected to the dining commons and the Nest game room, and Lord's Hall has double and triple room options. When looking out of the windows in certain rooms, you can actually see the other 2 first-year residence halls for students. So that's just to stress how close all of the halls are in proximity. Here's a photo of a traditional style double in Lord's Hall. Each is equipped with 2 beds. They're all XL across campus, the twin XL beds. There's 2 desks, 2 chairs, 2 closet spaces, as well as 2 locations on the left-hand side you'll see with built-in cabinet and drawer space. Our next hall is in O'Connor Complex. O'Connor 2 is where we house our first-year students. It is the only suite style living for incoming first-year students. There's a private bath for 4 people. There's also practice rooms in the basement level. And O'Connor 1 and 3 house our upper level students. All 3 of the buildings, so O'Connor 1, 2, and 3, are connected by the center lounge. This is also the location for our gender inclusive housing option. If you choose to live in a gender inclusive housing option, you would fill that out in your housing application. There's 3 photos here that I'm going to go through. On the left-hand side is what the suite looks like from the entrance. Straight ahead in the photo, you're going to see one of the bedrooms. On the right-hand side, you're going to see a little bit of the door open into the other bedroom. And then on the left-hand side is going to be the private bathroom for those 4 students. Looking at the center photo is an example of one of the room layouts, which you can arrange the furniture how you would like. You can move the items around in these rooms. But you have, like I said, in Lord's, the 2 double bed, or the double, each bed, twin XL, each has a desk and chairs, as well as the drawer space. And on the far right, we spin around and we can see what the closet space looks like. And on the photo with the closet space, you're able to see on the left-hand side, all the doors open back to the hallway. Our third and final style hall for first-year students is Carney Hall. It is also a traditional corridor style hall. It also has a 24-hour computer lab. There's a classroom. Right outside is the outdoor basketball and volleyball courts, which are lit late at night. There's double and triple room options. There's also the Carney Outdoor Quad. Many students like to hang out in the grassy location, as well as sit in the Adirondack chairs or the picnic tables. And it is also home to our living learning communities. So this is what the interior of the rooms look like. So starting at the top, the traditional double room, very similar to Lord's Hall, with the beds, the desks, and the closet space. Any of our double room options on campus, you can move the furniture around however you choose. And in the bottom is what our triple rooms look like. They're designed to fully equip 3 students. On the left-hand side, you're going to see a photo with the desk view as well as the window. You're going to see the long desk along the whole front there. In the desk, there's actually outlets and USB ports to use, as well as more outlets underneath the table. Blinds are included in all of the rooms. And then we'll look at the photo on the right-hand side. You're going to see the built-in closet and drawer space for each of the students, and then the 3 beds and how they are aligned. You can see that tower that is light tan. Each bed has its own outlet and USB port in a little cubby area. So even if you're in that top bunk, you're going to still have an outlet so you can have your phone up top and still charge it overnight if you choose. The triple rooms also have dimming lights as well as storage under the beds. You can probably see those large drawers in both of the photos. The living learning communities, like I said, they are in Kearney Hall. We have 4 options for those. We have the leadership option, service learning, psychology, interfaith solidarity, and social justice. If you would like to live in those communities, select the LLC options in your housing applications and select those corresponding courses on your first year selection survey. Now we're going to talk about roommates. We are able to match you with another compatible roommate should you choose. In your housing application, you would fill out questions about yourself and what you are interested in, or your styles of living, styles of learning, and we would place you with others with similar interests. Or if you already have someone that you would like to live with, or you would like to find someone to live with, you would request that roommate in your housing application. It's sort of like a friend request. You're going to friend them and they have to accept your request. If you're looking for a roommate, we do have an option on our website where there's a spreadsheet to fill out your interests, and you can help, or you can find other information about other people and get in contact with each other that way. Also on the Accepted Students Nazareth Facebook page, I know other people have also been putting out their information there. If you are looking to find a roommate, that is how you will find roommates. And again, that is not required. We can match you should you choose to go that route. But there are those 2 options there for roommates. Housing placements. Housing applications are due June 8th. Any preferences, including pairing with any roommates or roommate, must be done by June 8th. Please enter your first, second, and third choices in your housing applications. You will also get the choice of your building and room type. Again, the buildings are Kearney Hall, Lords Hall, and O'Connor 2 within the O'Connor complex. Room types include double rooms, triple rooms, and the suites, which for billing purposes, if you're looking at the prices online, are considered double rooms as well. And you can make any adjustments in that up until June 8th. Students are housed based off of enrollment deposit date. As I talked about a little bit with the roommates, fill out the information truthfully in regards to your interests so that we can best match you with another roommate. Think about what you're going to be like in the fall. It might be hard to predict your own future, but if you go to bed early now, think about, will you actually go to bed early when you're in college? It might be a yes, it might be a no, but try to really think about those answers before placing them. All housing placements will be available in early July. You'll get a notification through your Nazareth email to check that housing portal. When you get your housing placement, you'll also see who your other roommate or roommates are, and it'll also include their email so you can get in contact with them. When going to the housing application, when you're on the Nazareth webpage, and then on our residential life webpage in particular, under incoming students and housing application, I have circled or blocked off in the red box where you're going to find that housing application. So you're going to select where it says go to the online housing and meal plan system. Next, you're going to see this page. Enter your new NAS credentials. Next, once you're in your housing application, or once you're on your housing portal, on the left-hand side, there's a toolbar. You're going to select Application and Forms. Then you're going to see in the red box on the left, New Student Housing Application. That is what you're going to choose next, and this is the page that you will next get to. You're going to read and fill out, and then, I apologize, you're going to read the housing contract and then sign below. And then once you submit that, you're going to continue hitting the next button until you get to the very end of the housing application. Move-in information. All students will be assigned a specific date and time for move-in. We do not know the exact date and time for every student yet, but keep an eye on your emails over the summer for the most up-to-date information. On our webpage for Residential Life, we also have recommended items to bring and not to bring. We highly recommend checking that out before you make any purchases to save yourself some money if you realize you might not be able to have it. We also recommend talking to your roommate to see what items they might also be bringing. Maybe you don't all or both of you don't need to bring 2 micro fridges, or you don't need to both bring a TV. So really talk with your new roommate and figure out what your needs may be. Additional information. As mentioned before, priority goes by enrollment deposit date. After you deposit, it does take about 24 to 48 hours to get your NAS login information. If it is past that time period, reach out to our IT department. They may be able to look into why it may be taking so long, because we want to make sure you get that information so you can get in your housing application. Any special housing accommodations will go through our student accessibility office. So single room options are not available for first year students. If you feel that you need that for a medical accommodation, you'll need to work with our student accessibility office. So currently, our COVID rules in our residence hall include that you have to wear a mask anywhere in the hall that is not your own room. So if you're visiting a friend, everyone in the room must wear a mask, the person that is visiting as well as the residents in the room. If you're going to the bathroom, if you're going down the hall, if you're leaving the building to go to class, you must wear a mask in the hall. When you move in the fall, things may change. So you'll want to talk to your RA of what those new updated rules may be. Beds are only bunked in triple rooms. As I mentioned with the photos, everyone has their own bed, dresser, closet, and desk space. Microwaves are not permitted, but we have them in all of our kitchens. Kitchens are in every residence hall. Laundry is free in all of our residence halls. In Kearney Hall and O'Connor, we have laundry on every floor, and in Lord's Hall, the laundry room is on the 4th floor. If you're looking to get a bed height adjustment after you arrive, you're going to put in that request with your RA, or they'll let you know where to put in your request. Many students do fit a mini fridge and storage bin under their beds for any double room. And for triple rooms, storage bins have usually fit best in the large storage area above the closet and drawers. So for those triple rooms, many students will put their mini fridge under their desk in the far back corner. And we recommend not to bring any micro fridge taller than 27 inches for those triple rooms so that they can fit underneath. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us at reslife@nas.edu or give us a call at 585-389-2480. Also, follow our Instagram at NASResLife, and we'd be happy to get in contact with you. Like I said, if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd be happy to get you any answers that you may be looking for, and we can't wait to see you in the fall.